back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Resident Evil Revelations 2. We last left off with completing Barry's part of Episode 3. So, it's time for the final episode. Let's begin. And Claire's portion of Episode 4 is going to be very short.
Previously on Revelations 2, someone left a message.
Welcome to the Kierling, where all things come to an end.
I not know this thing you are speaking.
I'm just learning to see a little more clearly.
I did what I thought was right.
We'll know each other inside and out.
You killed her.
I'm sorry, I was just a bad daughter.
The old sack is gonna pay for what you did.
I'll crush you with my bare hands.
Episode 4, Metamorphosis. That's a cool name for this episode, actually. It's actually more of a reference to one of the endings, but yeah, I'll get to that later.
You're perfect. Six months from now, you're going to awaken as me. And the world is going to be very afraid. So good night, my darling. Sleep well. All this time wasted. My whole life has been a prelude to this. My true birth.
Time to meet the cause of our misery.
What is this place?
Doesn't matter. Let's find the Overseer.
And we begin. And just from the start, this place looks awesome, personally. I mean, it feels so advanced, so techy. My nerd is showing, yes. But it looks futuristic enough to, like, give you that, like, awesome, like, that awesome feeling, but also looks realistic enough that it doesn't give you a suspension of disbelief, you know. And here, we have a switch.
That sluice changed the direction of the water.
Yeah, but where? I don't recognize the place. Look at the video feeds. We've been through most of these areas.
And she's been watching our every step.
Yep, lots of video feed. Because right here is where we saw, Neo get injected with Ouroboros. And, yep, there's a sapphire right over here. I know, it's kind of easy to miss with the blue that's covering this room. we go. Now look at this. This is a lavish room. And this room also has lots and lots of notes. Note on the transfer procedure. The transfer will take place soon, and my success is nigh. Spencer, you poor pathetic old man, you spent your final years desperately searching for the secret to immortality, and you died while your research was still incomplete. But I have been continuing that research. The body will age. This is an inescapable fact, but we can escape our death by transferring our mind into another vessel. All of my efforts have been invested into developing and refining this system. I've had a few successes, but I still have so much more to do before I can consider my work to be complete. As of now, I can confirm the following. 1. The new vessel must be mentally strong and be able to overcome any emotions of fear. 2. After the transfer, it will take 6 months before the transferred mind can be stabilized. During this time, the vessel should be protected at all costs. Time is of the essence. I must work quickly.
What do you make of it?
I don't know. I just can't figure the Overseer out.
Yep. What is Alex Wester planning? Note number 2. Neil's report. Stewart, it looks like the most suitable vessel is going to be that little girl after all. The other candidates had potential, but that girl is an entirely different class. She is incapable of feeling fear. That's not surprising when you consider what she's been through. Getting caught up in the Terra Regia panic at such a young age. Having everyone she knew be killed, losing her parents right in front of her eyes. After experiencing those kinds of horrors, what left is there to be afraid of? The only problem is her age. But that's a problem that time will take care of for us. She's the perfect candidate for your purposes. Neil that asshole. And the last... I think that's the last. This will be the last note. Thoughts on Kafka. I have a love-hate relationship with this story. Perhaps I can relate to it more closely than I like to admit. One morning, Grader awakens to find himself transformed into a hideous insect-like creature. His family is bewildered at first, but they do try to take care of him. Eventually, he becomes too much of a burden to them. Nothing more than an ugly monster, a nuisance to the family. When Grader learns of this, he retreats to a solitary death. Up until his transformation, Grader has been supporting the family. Now that he was no longer useful and he was a burden to them, they were relieved when he died. I too have been bred to serve a purpose. Once that purpose accomplished, I too would have been cast aside, and that is poor English. I think. Once that purpose accomplished, that's a poor English right there. Ugh, horrible. But I refuse to shrivel up and die in solitude. I refuse to let myself become a hideous monster. You must have felt the same way too, Albert. Yep. Well, this Wesker is definitely crazy. Magnum ammo? Ooh, lots of magnum ammo. No. There's my magnum. And let's see.
How are we gonna get through?
There's gotta be some way to reach the other side.
Huh. Well. Smash the aquarium. And push it over.
All right, we're through. Let's hurry.
Time to face Alex Wesker. Oh boy.
We meet at last.
You came all this way just to say goodbye? Oh, I'm touched. It's already done. I've conquered fear and earned the right to become a god.
Come out from behind that glass so I can choke a god.
All that remains is one final test. One last threshold to cross.
Is she even listening to us?
My brother's escape was death. And soon, it will be mine as well. I will share in his fate, and then I will surpass him.
What are you trying to do?
Escape.
Just like that.
Warning. Confidentiality protocol initiated. Self-destruct sequence of the facility's upper spire will begin immediately. If you are currently situated in an affected area, please remain calm.
We need to get out of here. Back to the elevator. Hurry! I am not sharing a coffin with that nutjob.
And here comes the fun part. Run away from the exploding tower. Well, run down the exploding tower. Yeah. To the elevator. Maybe not the elevator.
Holy fuck!
Let's go down the tube.
There's a passage down below. Find another route.
As you can see, most of this episode will consist of running past falling rubble and stuff. Not very fun. Quite boring, actually. Let's see. Collecting parts? Nope. Come on. There we go. Nope. We got a magnum ammo case for our trouble.
In here with us.
Yep, we have to last.
What else is hiding in here?
Just keep your eyes peeled and go!
Unfortunately, glasses are really hard to find in anything but raid mode. At least in raid mode.
Are you kidding? Nice fucking emergency exit!
Protocol phase 2. If you are currently in an affected area, you are now
I made it this far!
In raid mode, if you point your gun at them, they'll reveal themselves temporarily. Yeah, otherwise the blasts and other invisible enemies are just impossible to see. And shit. Ugh. That's always a hard fall to make. Hard drop to make. Oh well.
Well, I made it this far!
Let's try this again.
We can't let her win!
Go. And yeah, 2 locks. 1 lock. 2 lock. There we go. Inside is a diamond, which gives us 2,000 BP. Cage and work our way over here. They do give you that countdown, they give you ample time. So it's not like we're going to be like close call or anything.
Hurry! I swear to God I'm gonna survive the fuck out of this!
Moira goes.
Hang tight! I'll figure something out!
Hey, look at the town down, or the city down there.
You can make it, Claire! Hurry!
And now Claire. Don't think there's anything shiny in here. Let's do a once over, just to be sure.
Then race it to the bottom!
Yep, run, run, run we go. Where we stop, nobody knows.
Run, 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 run!
I'm getting upset about myself.
You're gonna make it! Claire!
Oh no.
Moira! No! Don't you fucking dare! Moira! I'm getting you out of there! Go! Claire! Save yourself! It's okay. Don't look back. God help me.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of Claire's portion of episode 4. Like I said, it was very short compared to the other portions, to basically every other part. But next time we'll pick up with Barry and we'll finish the Overseer off and make her pay for what she's done. Well, thank you everyone. If you liked my video, like and subscribe. Also, check out my Patreon page. It would be very helpful. Thank you.